Hello. Hey guys, good evening. Good evening. So today is a special day. Welcome to Chai Par Charcha episode. And today I'm going to talk a very special topic with you, which we normally are hesitant to talk about. We are very fearful. We are very conscious talking about that particular topic. So anybody knows which is that topic, please type it in the chat box. So yes, let me not make you wait to understand. So that topic is mental health. So we are so conscious of talking about it, and that's the today's topic. Right? Interesting? Great, guys. So tune in and be there with me. So let's see if anybody is joining. Let's wait for a while. In the meantime, let me see to it. Okay, right. Okay, guys. So let me introduce myself. So that's something important for most of them. A lot of people know me, and the people who are new to this platform. So hello to you. And if you are a recurring frequent listener, viewer, and watcher of my weekly lives, welcome back to Chai Par Charcha. Yeah, so I always say that this is a kind of confession box, and this is a kind of talk therapy, which we all need that kind of a platform sometimes, isn't it? Yes or no? Right? So till the time anybody join and tell me whether I'm visible, I'm audible, I'm hoping that I'm audible because I'm not getting anybody's reply right now. Uh, so so it's okay. So let's see how many of you are attending this 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 powerful. Like I always say, this is a critical topic to talk about, isn't it? So we are very hesitant to talk on this topic. So guys, these lives, whatever I'm taking, these are kind of, free mini workshops, which is also quite a benefited for you, where you can make your notes and start using those tips and some of the wisdoms, whatever I'm sharing for others, and some stories. So this, you can use it in your daily life. So isn't it excited? Right? And before I go ahead for this particular topic, let me introduce myself. My name is Vandana, and also known as, a lot of people know me as Vindi Kohli. I'm an author, a lifestyle designer, healer, and an accountable partner on your holistic well-being journey. So, in fact, a lot of people know me as a fashion designer. Yes, I do. I am an entrepreneur, and so a lot of my client ask me how this transformation. So I said no, it's not about transformation. Sometimes you use certain things on your life, you practice certain things on your life, then you feel, oh my God, I have got the result. So much magical, everything is happening. Why not I'll share with others, isn't it? And yes, guys, I wanted to tell you that this is not that I am still helping a lot of fashion students, people who really wanted to make their career in fashion and want to start the boutique or some kind of something on the fashion front. So I mentor those kind of people. I help them and making them understand that what are the how they can structure it and how they can take it forward. Right? So let's come to this topic, so which is like, as I said, that we are we so I'm here to help you to make your well-being, holistically well-being perfect. So what I mean here is that when I say holistic, that means that we all must know the four wheels of our life. So what are those four wheels? Anybody can type in below that what are those four wheels. So that four wheels are biological, psychological, social, and spiritual. So we have to be balanced in all these four sectors. So in all these sectors, where we are standing, is it balanced or not? So you need to work on it. So this is very important. And if anybody has joined and there, so please type it in the chat box whether I am visible, audible, and you can hear me. And welcome back to this live, because a lot of people are frequently joining me, and I'm thanking to those people who are. And I also, I love your feedbacks, that whether you are getting any kind of a help here, any kind of a knowledge here which helps you in your daily routine, that would be great if you can share, guys. Okay, so before we go into the topic straight away, I really wanted to share it with you that why I am doing what I am doing. Because so it's very important for you guys to understand. And in fact, with my story, I wanted you to connect yourself. So why I'm doing what I'm doing is that I wanted to create an army of divine mothers, as I believe that mothers have the power to change the world. So being a mother, like I'm a mother of three beautiful girls, like most of the people know it. So as a mother, I know if I have built up certain practices into my life, like certain kind of patience or certain kind of awareness, then definitely that automatically I can pass it to my children. So I believe that all the mothers have the biggest power in them. So due to many challenges nowadays, guys, the world itself is out of balance. If you see emotionally, mentally, physically. So once the mother of the house has consciously worked on herself and her limited beliefs and strengthened them, then they will be able to indulge those values, those tradition in their children, isn't it? And they can create a happy home and happy family around them. Yes? How many of you believe in it? Can you type it in the chat box that you agree with it, that we all have a power to create the happy atmosphere around us? We have a power to create the harmony around it. So I must tell you that, if you seriously look at that current status of health, well-being, and our ability to cope up with relationships, even the life events. So how we acknowledge our own emotions as well as others' emotions, how much we value people's emotion around us. So what I realize is from past couple of years that the current scenarios in women are lack of self-love, a lack of emotional turmoil, because they are always into that emotional setbacks, including your anxiety, and they all are living with limitations. So the entire world has lost that balance, harmony, too much competition, too much pressure, pulling each other down, isn't it? How many of you agree? How many of you agree? Just type it in the chat box whether you agree or you do not agree. So in fact, social media is making us crazy nowadays. And if I talk about social media, it will take me another 2 hours to talk on that how people are suffering due to the social media. Because when the information is so free outside ना, वी डू नॉट नो कि उस फ्री इंफॉर्मेशन को हमने ग्रैस्प कैसे करना है, उस फ्री इंफॉर्मेशन को हमने स्ट्रक्चर कैसे करना है. सो स्ट्रक्चरिंग नोबडी इज टीचिंग यू, एवरीबडी इज जस्ट गिविंग एंड पोरिंग आउट, ले लो ले लो ले लो ले लो ले लो ले लो, कोई तो ले लो कोई तो ले लो टाइप्स, even the coaches and the coaches and trainers who are outside, they also must be facing all these things, that how they are putting information. तो बट वो इंफॉर्मेशन कितनी लोगों के काम आ रही है, whether it is helping people emotionally, mentally, if that information is making them strong, or the information is making them much more excited about it, isn't it? So we all need to understand and consciously work on it. So as I said that being a mother of three girls, like I believe that mothers have the maximum patience. How many of you agree? Yes or no? Yeah. So if they start to bring that inner consciousness and work on themselves, they can bring that balance, compassion, and also resilience within and create harmony around it. So guys, today I would love to share my mission with you, that my mission is to create an army of divine mothers and empower at least 1 million working professionals and in fact working mothers to achieve mental emotional resilience through the rhythm healing formula. guiding them to bring inner peace, compassion, and harmony within and to this world. So, how many of you are with me on this mission? Type me in the chat box. Are you there with me on this mission? Right? So, my vision is to create a holistic ecosystem. The retreat where we can practice awareness, where we can practice how to practice let go, how to practice awareness, how to practice acceptance, how to bring it into our daily life, how to, create the um, beautiful world around us. So that's my dream. So I don't know how much I'm going to fulfill it, but I'm just working on it and going towards it without expecting any results. I'm just going ahead with it, right? So thank you guys for joining, and thank you so much. And now, before we get into the our main topic, which is a mental health, that how mental health is important and why I chose mental health topic. That is very important for me to start with. So I just recently traveled to Chennai, and before that, just 2 days before, one of our family friends in Bangalore, their son, he committed suicide. He was, I think, hardly 41, 42 years old. And so that was a little hit to me, that, oh my God, such a young people are just, becoming so bold, taking the step of losing their lives, without understanding that how life is important, isn't it? So today, and then the second incident which make me thought about it, I have to take this topic today, is the recently like, again, in my relatives, one of the boy who was working as a helper of I think some 16, 17 years old, who was actually married, first of all, such a young boy, and he committed suicide, because, and then everybody is in a shock. In fact, I was also in a shock for a very long time, that what is happening, why these things are happening, why the children are taking, such young people are becoming so bold and just taking their lives off. Anybody reply on it, that what is your thought about it? So let me see if anyone who is watching this and they would like to be a part of this is a very very powerful topic, guys. एंड व्हेन वी आर इन्वॉल्विंग विद ईच अदर ना, तो होता क्या है कि हम एक दूसरे की मदद करते हैं, हम एक दूसरे के व्यू से एक दूसरे की हेल्प करते हैं. Isn't it? It's not that, okay, I'm teaching you something. I'm not. I'm no one to teach you, guys. I'm just here to share with you. I'm just here कि whatever the experiences I have gone through or the incidents happens around me, I just wanted to bring those incident on the platform and understand that how we can help each other. That other person maybe, जैसे होता है ना, कहते हैं कि अगर किसी के दिमाग में आता है कि मैंने सुसाइड करना है या मैंने अपनी लाइफ को एंड करना है, बट अगर कोई आपसे 2 सेकंड के लिए बात कर ले या आपको कोई डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव दे दे चीज़ों का, don't you think the things becomes more simpler and powerful? Yes. you know so that is why it's so important in mental health, especially, that we need to talk. So basically, I would like you to know, first of all, most of the people, they must not be aware of कि mental health होती क्या है, mental health बोलते किसको हैं. I just referred you in the start that we have 4 wheels of our life, which is biological, emotional, psychological, social, spiritual. All these wheels, how you think, how you influence, these all mental health refers to all these 4 wheels. So आप कैसा सोचते हो, आप कैसा बिहेव करते हो, आप कैसा फील करते हो इन योर डेली लाइफ, आपके रिश्ते कैसे हैं, आप रिश्तों के साथ किस तरह से कम्युनिकेट करते हो. दिस इज ऑल इज अ पार्ट ऑफ मेंटल हेल्थ. जैसे कि डिप्रेशन, एंग्जाइटी, ट्रॉमा, these all can significant impact your relationships. आप किसी के साथ कम्युनिकेशन कैसे कर रहे हो, आपकी इंटीमेसी विद योर पार्टनर्स वो कैसी है, हाउ इज योर ओवरऑल रिलेशनशिप, all is a part, all is an impact of the mental health. So that is why, I thought about it ki okay, this is very important for me to take this topic ahead. So some of them are going to watching me live here, and some of them will watch it later in the recording. That's absolutely fine to me, because I will tell you a story in the end. So be tuned with me, and because I'm going to share with you a very powerful stories that even sometimes when I do these lives, I know that sometimes the people, I think nobody is joining me. Like I don't see any ticks or anything or any comments, but I do not expect the result from it, because sometimes you just wanted to share, you just wanted to give the knowledge to the people, so that can help. So I am here to literally help you guys, that if you are having some emotional turmoil within you, please talk to someone. That's really really important, isn't it? So today I'm going to talk about the depressed feelings, how it impact our life, and what these depressed feelings are, how these depressed thoughts are, why suicidal thoughts are coming within you. Thought ही क्यों आती है ना, पहले तो यही सोचना चाहिए, थॉट ही क्यों आई। और पता है आपको कि ये करने के लिए बहुत हिम्मत चाहिए। नहीं, आपको नहीं लगता कि बहुत ज़्यादा हिम्मत चाहिए? कितने गट्स चाहिए इसको करने के लिए? तो जितने गट्स एक इंसान के अंदर सुसाइड करने के लिए हैं, उतने गट्स इस ज़िंदगी को जीने के लिए क्यों नहीं है? So that's the point I always wanted to talk about. And I think this topic, lot of expert doctors, people, spiritual gurus are talking about, but I feel that somewhere it is a missing. It's not going to down the line to the people. It's not. We should have off and on the seminars. We should have off and on the retreats on all these things. I think there are, but then very you can say the 1% of the people are maybe aware of it. 99% of the people are not aware of it, right? So if you guys are with me on this, and this video, if you make it viral, you please forward it to your groups, to the people. So let's create that awareness within them, because it is very important that we should understand that where our mental health is going, where our emotional health is going, because these two healths are so important. Once when you take care of these two healths, automatically your physical health will be taken care. And yes, the foundation of all the health is a spirituality, which is about you. I always say spirituality is about you, your own well-being, your own things, right? So sometimes people feel so sad, hopeless feeling, hopelessness, worthlessness, and helplessness. So these are the common triggers which brings the suicidal feeling to it. तो कई बार क्या होता है कि हम अपनी इमोशनल पेन इतनी ज़्यादा बढ़ जाती है कि हम उसको सह नहीं पाते, और उस इमोशनल पेन से बचने के लिए हम ऐसा कोई स्टेप लेते हैं कि ओके, जब उन व्हाई दिस थिंग्स हैपेंस, बिकॉज वी डू नॉट सी द होप, वी डू नॉट सी द होप फॉर द फ्यूचर। हमें दिखता नहीं है कि आगे क्या होने वाला है। इवन पीछे जब कॉफ़ी डे के ओनर ने अपने आप को लाइक ही टुक अ स्टेप ऑन हेड ऑन इट, बिकॉज ही डिडंट सी द होप. He felt that I am into so much of debt and all those things. I am not going to help. I don't know how I'm going to help. He didn't have resources. He didn't go into that depth of it to, calm themselves. So that is why calmness is important. Breathing is important. Being with yourself is important. So these small things are so important to understand how I am going to handle the tough situations in our life. Isn't it? सो इनफैक्ट आज मैं अपने डॉटर के साथ बात कर रही थी, who's in London, and we were talking about this, that life is not perfect, guys. Frankly, you know, nothing is perfect we look like. Perfect बनाना पड़ता है, perfect देखना पड़ता है, perfect के लिए perspective change करना पड़ता है. सो परफेक्ट के लिए आपको बहुत सारी चीज़ें, बहुत सारी क्या बोलते हैं, प्रैक्टिसेस करनी पड़ती हैं अपनी अपने आप के साथ, कॉन्शियस अवेयरनेस लानी पड़ती है आपको, डीप डाउन इनटू अपनी इमोशंस को समझना पड़ता है, इजंट इट? सो दैट इज रियली इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो नाउ डेज इफ यू सी कि लोगों के अंदर वरी बहुत ज़्यादा है, इनफैक्ट छोटे छोटे बच्चों के अंदर, टीन के अंदर मे भी बहुत सारे प्रेशर है, स्कूल का प्रेशर है, कई बार स्कूल्स में लोग आपको बुली करते हैं, ऑनलाइन आपको इतना बुली करते हैं, एंड sometimes we are unable to handle the family problems. So let me tell you the so I believe in it. I feel that mothers sometimes pressurize a kids a lot, and I tell you, mothers especially, my message is for the mothers, that mothers, your impact on the child is quite a lot. Whatever the age you are into, your child is into it, whether it is a small child or teenager or married or even having kids, or you are also grandmothers, your impact matters a lot on your child. So what needs to change? Your behavior needs to change, your awareness needs to change, your consciousness needs to change. You need to upgrade yourself. Every time I tell, it's very important to upgrade yourself. Today, I help the clients in the age of, you can say, 25 to 45. Why? Because when I started my career on the awareness and healing path of it, I was that age, I was in 20s. So that's a different issue, that okay, from the childhood I had that kind of a atmosphere in my house, but still consciously I just took those calls when I was in 20s. And that is the reason today, like, I am able to help my own kids. It's not like that everything looks rosy around you, but how to make the rosy, how to give the different perspective to your kids, that things are rosy, so that is only mothers can do that. So my this today's life is the invitation to those moms who really wanted to bring some change in their life, who has that awareness कि ओके कुछ तो बदलना है, बट क्या बदलना है वो शायद नहीं पता है, बट डेफिनेटली अगर वो थॉट ऑफ बदलना आ जाता है, तो आई थिंक बदलने के लिए, देन दे से ना, when the student is ready the teacher appears, isn't it? So that happens. So लेट्स कम टू दी मेन थिंग अबाउट इट, कि जैसे कि लोग एंक्शस होते हैं, या मैंने मेरे खुद की फैमिली में ऐसे इंसिडेंट्स हुए हैं कि जहाँ पे लोगों को डिप्रेशन हुई, दे टुक देम टू दी साइकेट्रिस्ट. So I'm not saying psychiatrists are bad. Yeah, this is very good. You have to go to a psychiatrist. But जैसे कि स्पोर्ट्स में जब मेरी तबीयत खराब थी, माई हेल्थ वॉज नॉट गुड, माई बैक एक, so that time also somebody told me, do not go to any physiotherapist. There is a special physiotherapist who goes and understand the deep rooted nerves of yours, so there's the same thing with the psychiatrist. Go to the psychiatrist who will find out the problem, who will find out the root cause of your problem, who will not give you the pills and the medicine of the antidepressive medicines just for the symptoms. सिम्टम्स को हील नहीं करना है, हमें प्रॉब्लम को हील करना है. समझ रहे हो आप लोग? तो प्रॉब्लम को हील करने वाला कौन सा साइकेट्रिस्ट है, कौन सा थेरेपिस्ट है, कौन सा काउंसलर है, फाइंड आउट दोज एंड गो टू देम, rather than going for any psychiatrist, because most of the psychiatrists in the hospitals, what they do is they just see your symptoms, and then they give you the antidepressive medicines. I'm not saying that you will not get better with it. Yes, there is a, because जब आप सोते ही रहोगे, जब आप लेटे रहोगे, तो definitely that will help you, isn't it? But in the long run, that will affect your organs, that will affect your brain. And guys, brain also, I would like to tell you that brain has aging factors. जितनी ज़्यादा हम लोग मेडिसिन खाएंगे, जितनी ज़्यादा हम लोग we will not have a proper sleep, or we will not have a proper nutrition or proper positive thought. When we are not thinking positively and everything comes into our head is the negative thoughts, the brain depletes, the mind depletes. ब्रेन डिप्लीट होता है, ब्रेन की एज डिप्लीट होती है, तो माइंड की थॉट भी डिप्लीट होने लग जाती है. यू नो सो अगर मुझे अपनी थॉट को वैल्यूएबल, लिटिल बिट मोर पावरफुल बनाना है तो मुझे अपना ब्रेन का ध्यान रखना है। तो जो मुझे अपने ब्रेन का ध्यान रखना है तो मुझे अपने अपनी हैबिट्स, अपने बिहेवियर, अपनी अवेयरनेस, अपनी थॉट, अपनी पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग, मेरी थिंकिंग कहाँ जा रही है, मेरे रिलेशनशिप्स कहाँ जा रहे हैं, तो मुझे कहाँ पे पेशेंस रखनी है, कहाँ पे मेरे को टॉलरेंस पावर बिल्डअप करनी है। Yes, so tolerance is the one thing which I wanted you to understand, that do I have tolerance? You have to ask these questions to yourself, right? So anybody is there who are enjoying this session and listening to it and understanding? Are you guys enjoying it? Tell me. So tolerance is one thing which I really wanted you guys to understand, that how you can bring that tolerance in your daily life, how you can cultivate that. So parents, again I'm coming back to the parents. So everything starts from childhood. Everything starts from childhood. जब बच्चा पैदा होता है ना, तब वो बिल्कुल रॉ होता है, कुछ नहीं होता, उसको कुछ भी अफेक्ट नहीं कर रहा होता। लेकिन जैसे हम बच्चे को बिल्डअप करते हैं, डेवलप करते हैं, उसको कैसी नेचर देते हैं, उसको कैसा एटमोसफेयर देते हैं, एनवायरनमेंट प्लेज अ बिग रोल into your life, whatever you are. Your parents nature build up on your personality, how you are today, and sometimes I have seen so many people who are having the capability to go into that success point of it, जहाँ पे वो बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं, but they are unable to do it because of the fear from the childhood, because of the some certain beliefs they are bringing from their parents. And there is a beautiful a video I was listening last time from some doctor, MD. So he says that it was such a beautiful, I really got connected with it, because he says that we do not live our own lives, we live our parents' life. How many of you agree into this? If you agree, just type agree in the chat box and please share if anything you feel that you are connecting with it. And I realize that he's absolutely right. Like our life sometimes revolves around our parents. कि उनकी लाइफ में ऐसे हुआ था, हमारी लाइफ में भी ऐसे हो जाएगा। तो वो जो डर है, वो फियर्स हैं, वो जो इमोशनल, इफ माई पेरेंट इज इमोशनली वीक, आई एम ऑटोमेटिकली इमोशनली वीक. So what is the thing now you need to work on? What is the thing you need to work on to strengthen your mind, where your mental health can be strengthened? So mental health के लिए बहुत सारी चीज़ें लोग आजकल कर रहे हैं, योगा कर रहे हैं, ब्रीदिंग कर रहे हैं, बट ये एक सेशन से या दो सेशन से नहीं होने वाला है. You need to put it into the practice, you need to bring it into the awareness. And most of that physical exercises, that physical awareness, it is more important that mental awareness. So आपको अपनी mental thoughts पे काम करना है, आपको अपनी mental अवेयरनेस पे काम करना है कि मैं डे टू डे रूटीन में कैसा सोचती हूँ, कैसा बोलती हूँ, मेरे वर्ड्स क्या है, मेरी मेरी कम्युनिकेशन के लिए मेरी बॉडी लैंग्वेज कैसी है, मेरी टोन कैसी है किसी के साथ. सो ऑल दोज थिंग्स मैटर्स अ लॉट, isn't it? So any kind of your stress, your anxiety, your depression, so whatever is happening in your life, when you ignore it, what you ignore is you ignore who you are, you know and when you ignore who you are, all the stress, anxiety, depression comes into you, and you start living the life of other people. That's how this depression, anxiety and stress comes and catches you. So what is important is, first of all, understand who you are. In fact, हमें कभी स्कूल्स में सिखाया नहीं जाता. मुझे लगता है कि ये टॉपिक स्कूल में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. छोटे बच्चों को स्कूल से सिखाना चाहिए कि हु यू आर, व्हाई यू हैव टू लव योर सेल्फ. सो इट इज़ सो इम्पॉर्टेंट, द सेल्फ लव. इट इज़ सो इम्पॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड योर ओन फीलिंग्स. हमें कभी फीलिंग्स के बारे में बताया ही नहीं जाता. In fact, especially I have seen the parents who have sons, जिनके बेटे होते हैं, वो ज़्यादातर क्या कहते हैं, वो तो बहुत ही बेटियों वाली पेरेंट्स फिर भी कॉन्शियसली बेटियों को सेंसिटिव बनाते हैं, बेटियां बहुत ज़्यादा अपनी इमोशंस को शेयर कर पाती हैं. Why the women, even one thing more I wanted to tell you here is that men are more emotional than women. Yeah. But when it comes to showing those emotions, men are not able to show emotions. But women are able to express themselves. Why? Why that difference is there? Anybody can reply here? Why that difference is there? That difference is there because from the childhood, जब कोई बच्चा अपनी रोता है या कुछ उदास होता है तो पेरेंट्स ये नहीं कहते कि ओके व्हाट हैपेंड टू माय चाइल्ड, तू लड़का है तू कैसे रो सकता है, यू नो, तू नहीं रो सकता, तू अपनी बहन को देख, वो रो रही है क्या, वो कितनी स्ट्रांग है, तुझे स्ट्रांग बनना है, यू आर स्ट्रांग। वो बच्चे को बार बार इतना ज्यादा बोला जाता है कि तू स्ट्रांग है, तू स्ट्रांग है, तू स्ट्रांग है। वो डेवलप होता जाता है उसी फीलिंग के साथ कि ओ आई एम स्ट्रांग, आई स्ट्रांग, आई कैन नॉट से दैट ओके आई एम फीलिंग लो, आई वांटेड टू क्राई और आई एम फीलिंग सैड, सो वी इग्नोर देयर फीलिंग्स। Getting it, guys? That is also one of the reason of when the child takes such a big step of their life and they just go and finish their lives, you know. Or as a parents, we do not teach children that how important is this physical life. मेरे पास दो डॉग्स हैं, ये मैं एग्जांपल हमेशा देती हूँ कि मेरे पास दो कुत्ते हैं और मैं रोज सोचती हूँ उन डॉग्स को देख के कि मैं कुत्ता बन के क्यों नहीं आई, मैं बिल्ली बन के क्यों नहीं आई, मैं कॉकरोच बन के क्यों नहीं आई, मैं छिपकली बन के क्यों नहीं आई, मैं इंसान बन के क्यों आई हूँ। So guys, it's very important for you to understand that if I am into this human body, then there is a meaning for it. You know, so this human body is meant for something. There is a meaning for you to come here. So everybody needs to understand the purpose of their life, and that's what my mission is. That I wanted to help people to understand their own mission. You know, I can take them to that direction, that where they can find their own purpose of this life, isn't it? So this is very important. So let me tell you, how many of you are enjoying this session? Anybody is enjoying this session? Anybody is listening? First of all, today I am not able to see any messages, so I don't know whether anybody is listening this live or not. But I'm enjoying talking about it. So this is what I'm going to share a story with you. Um, Okay, let me tell you the story of Arjuna and the Lord Krishna. How many of you know about both of them? Tell me. I think सबको पता है, right? So when जब वो महाभारत होना था तो I think everybody knows the story of महाभारत कि when Mahabharat is supposed to happen, so that time uh, like Arjun was very, very upset. He says that, oh my God, I cannot fight with my relatives. You know, I cannot hurt my own family because I have, like they're my own family and मैं उनके साथ पला बड़ा हूँ. How can I hurt them? But then Lord Krishna taught him to stay calm, you know, to do your duty without worrying too much about the outcome. So guys, uh, the story is not matlab ki it is something like that. It only shows that even in tough times, how you can be calm, how you can be focused, whether you wanted to concentrate on bringing the peace of mind within you or you wanted to concentrate on the result. When we do something, when we are attaching our working with the result, it always depresses us. You know, now today in this live, uh, which I feel that it is very important, everybody should join, but people have not joined. Now, if I attach that result to my doing, then definitely my doing also will not be perfect, isn't it? So sometimes we should just leave the things and we should just work on that present situation. And present situation may work करने के लिए we need to go on our feelings. Feelings are important. We should know that after every 1 hour how my feelings are changing. किसी की बात सुनने से अभी मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ, अभी आफ्टर हाफ एन आवर इफ समथिंग हैपन्स, क्या मेरी फीलिंग बदलती है? कोई चीज़ पीने से मेरी फीलिंग बदलती है, कोई चीज़ खाने से मेरी फीलिंग बदलती है, किसी को कुछ सुनने से मेरी फीलिंग्स बदलती है. सो व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट? फीलिंग्स आर इंपॉर्टेंट, isn't it? Let me tell you one more story of Chanakya. How many of you have heard about Chanakya? Who was Chanakya? Anybody can reply in the chat box. So Chanakya was the ancient philosopher, a very, very famous and quite intelligent philosopher. And he was at the time of Chandragupta Maurya's time. And the Chandragupta Maurya was the empire of the Maurya empire. And so Chanakya was the mentor of Chandragupta Maurya. So चाणक्य की आदत थी कि वो मतलब as Chandragupta was his student, so he wanted to teach him. So he realized that there are certain things which Chandragupta Maurya was not doing um, efficiently. So he said that we will do one exercise. And what he did is that he gave him um the bag of grains, अनाज की बोरी होती है ना, so he gave a full, like पूरी ऊपर तक चढ़ी हुई, he gave him that bag of that grains to him and told him that you are going to walk with this bag in the entire palace without dropping even one single that drop of that that grain. And so Chandragupta Maurya, because he also like feel that he's his mentor, so he always used to listen him. So he says, okay. Then he started walking. So after some time, he realizes that it is very tough for him to so consciously walk, so with mindfulness that ek bhi dana zameen pe na gire. He started finding it very, very difficult. So then he stopped and then he called Chanakya, and he understood that maybe Chanakya wanted to give him some lesson. And then he asked Chanakya, why are you making me doing this? This is very difficult. It is not possible कि एक भी drop जो है वो ना गिरे. That is really, really not possible. And then that guy said and so before I say what he said, I also wanted to reflect you guys on your life. Tell me what that grain symbolizes. Tell me, guys, what that grain symbolizes. Anybody can reply here? Please reply. People who are watching later also, I wanted you to type. Whatever it is, wrong, right, doesn't matter. Isn't it? But you should evolve. You should participate. Participation is more important, right? So your those grains are like your ambitions and your responsibilities, guys. So same way he said that to Chandragupta Maurya that these grains are like your ambitions and your responsibilities. So what happens is कि जब आप उसको बहुत ज़्यादा होल्ड कर लेते हो, like पकड़ लेते हो दोनों चीज़ों को, and तो देन व्हाट हैपेंस इज कि दैट आप दोनों को साथ साथ लेके चलना चाहते हो, अपने गोल्स भी, अपने एम्बिशंस भी, अपने बच्चे भी, अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज भी, अपनी सेल्फ हेल्प, अपनी सेल्फ हेल्थ ऑल्सो, everything. When you are taking it hold on it, then it leads to what? Failure. So he taught Chandragupta to prioritize and balance his goals while he was taking care of himself. So this is very, very important. This is the last moral of the story is that importance of taking care of your mental health, mental well-being, and finding balance in your life is important. So important is to find your own self, find your own you, find your own self-care. And once when you are able to do that, you will definitely help your children, your family, your in this world, isn't it? क्योंकि आपके बच्चे कौन है? आपके बच्चे इस दुनिया की जनरेशन है, new generation. You are a like you should feel so proud that you are creating the generations ahead, isn't it? तो फिर आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है ना, you mothers, that what kind of a generation you want to develop, what kind of a generation you bring it. Yeah. So let me see how many of understood this today's live today, and let me see how many of you are connecting with it and resonate with it. So thank you so much for listening and giving me the opportunity, giving me this platform. I'm so grateful to have this platform with me, where I can share openly certain things with you guys. So I'm hoping that this session has helped you. And also, before I say bye to you and we'll meet up next week, I would like to tell you that I have a platform called Divine Moms Hub, and where I help a lot of people in their mental, emotional, and physical health, where I take them step by step, take their journey ahead and give them the healing structure, healing plan, and also help them in their entrepreneurial journey as well. And also, like, I wanted to share the clarity link below. If anybody wanted to understand their journey or share with me, or you want some platform of a confession box where you wanted to confess something or talk something or want some kind of a suggestion, I'm always there for you. Yeah, so thank you so much. Take care. Have a great Sunday. Thank you, guys. Take care. Love you.